Hello everyone, welcome to TechieQA channel. In this video we are going to see the next topic is like AWS IAM. Okay, so IAM in the sense, let's go to the home page. Let me keep it short and sweet. So IAM role, we are going to just create a user and giving the new access. So how to create a new user to access your AWS account? For example, you have the AWS account to manage the services. There is a new guy joined or new guy you have to add so that he can also access. So for example, particular access you can give and check it. Okay, so there is an option IAM. Otherwise, if you go to all service also, you can see it here somewhere here. Access me security, here you can see it. Okay, so anyway, I'll just click on IAM. There is a tab called user group, roles, policy, identity provider, account setting. So user group is nothing but you can create multiple groups called DevOps, admin, something like that. So let me create a something like developers what and all they will have, something like I'll as of now I'll just give admin access, so that you have to define actually. Okay, so attach permission policy is optional. Okay, anyway, the by default there are some permissions comes, let it be. I'll just create developers. I can create a one more group called QA. So both two group I can create, and like while creating a user we can assign directly instead of assigning permission separate. For example, for the QA we don't have any permissions, right? As of now we don't have any permission. We have to add the permission, attach the policy. So in attached policy, what I'll do, I'll just attach everything and just add a permissions. Number of policy to be exit the limit. I think there is some particular limit, only 10 we can. So what I'll do, the top level I'll remove it, health access and all we can, and quick site we can just do it. Okay, so now we have created a user we don't have anyone. Maybe if we have existing user dharma, one thing I have, I can add it. So this is about creating a group and with the existing user. And for creating new user, you need to, that's what we are going to see, right? Just go to user, click on add user. It is simple and straightforward. Just add the user, enter the username and enter required stuff, that's it. So username maybe TechieQA, and I'm just giving a password access. So password access means you can log in through URL. So you can log in directly through URL. Access key means like you can log in using access your services using command prompt also, kind of a AWS CLI. Okay, if anyone asks you, can you give me CLI access, you like that time you have to provide access key and secret key. Okay, for that you need this. You can create it later also, not a problem, but just create as of now password one. So I'll just give a custom access password. Okay, so TechieQA, I'll just next permission, I'll just directly add a QA group. I'm just directly adding a QA instead of checking the permission and all, because we already defined two group. I'll just review it. Group is QA, I am change user, manage policy, everything is there. So username is TechieQA. Okay, the user is created. Now the URL I'll just open with a private window, see how to log in. Like username, and password. Whatever the password you given, you have to share to that user. Okay, so it is asking to change the password. I don't know, maybe sometime we'll get a issue. A light, I'm trying to change the password. Yeah, your authentication information is incorrect. So after changing a password, you can successfully log in to the AWS CLI. Okay, so after changing password, it directly logged in. The new view it case it was showing. So if you see here, the TechieQA user is TechieQA. I'm able to log in. I am user. I'm not a root user, but I am user. So I don't have all the permission of admin, but the particular permission whatever they given. For example, S3 and all. Mostly read access I will have for everything. Okay, so there are two type of user. One is root user, which is using login using email ID and password. See, both have insufficient password permissions. Okay, so now I cannot. I don't think so. I can delete. Maybe yesterday we created some stuff, right? I have to put delete. So this bucket is not empty. Also, I don't have permission also to delete. So I cannot. So root, like for example, IAM user always restricted user. Okay, there are some cases you will get a administration access also, but still root access is one who own the account, and like IAM user is like kind of a user to that service. You can use it different services whatever you have given to the access. Okay, this is how you can get the access and login after creating. You can directly send a mail TechieQA. Like anyway, you have custom set the password, right? After that, if you want to change the password also, you can directly go to the user, and you can change the password. Also, I'll tell they may ask I was telling you, right? They may ask you a CLI access. That time what to do? So go to created user and go to security credentials, create access key. It will create a access key and secret key. These two you have to share to the user. That's it for this account. For the user, you have to share these two so that they can configure in the CLI command line, and they can access all the services through command line also. Okay, one is login password access, another is CLI access. So these are the two things. Like you can create a user group and assign permissions different user group, and creating the users like QA dev based on the user group what you choose, you will get access. So there are kind of a roles also. It is like you have to create a role and like assign some policy to that anyway we can see it if you want to look into the advanced level. But for the basic level, user and user group as of now is fine. Creating and reset the password, something like that and all enough. Reset password also, I think here you can see it in the security credentials. So console password manage, here you can console access, you can enable. As of now enable, you can disable also. And enable auto generator or custom password, you can change and give it to them. Otherwise auto generated password you can apply and you can show. So this password you can send it to them, they can download and change the password. So this is about the AWS IAM. So as simple as that, this much we can cover. Okay, if you have any doubt or if you are facing any issue, please put into the comments. Thanks for watching, guys.